Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be playing some ranked Skywars back on the channel. Hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to drop a like. I usually don't do stuff like this. You know, I usually don't do voice videos where I actually talk during the video. If anything, I do a voiceover, which is, in my opinion, way easier. But I'm going to talk while I do the video, which there's going to be some things I say wrong because I can't just redo the voice. So, yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of things I say wrong, but whatever. You guys need to still love me anyway because I'm special. But, yeah. We have a topic for this video. It's not just me talking randomly. It's that, schools... like, the school system by itself is bad, and just like I am at the game. Nice. But anyway, yes, schools are bad. I will name a bunch of things why schools are bad in this video, including that teachers are paid by the hour. Now, this might seem one of the least of our troubles right now, but if you have ever ran into a bad teacher, that's probably one of the reasons why they're actually a bad teacher. If you think about it, if you were paid by the hour and it didn't really matter how hard you worked, would you try as hard as you could? Or would you just go with the flow and not really care about much? Really think about that, because I think we all really know the answer. A lot of teachers getting paid by the hour means that basically every teacher gets paid around the same amount, no matter how good they are. So if there's a teacher that, you know, always helps their students or his students versus someone that doesn't help their students, they'll get paid about the same amount, which is ridiculous. There should be people not in classrooms, because teachers can obviously fake it when they know they're being watched, but cameras listening in. And the better they do, the more money they get paid. And that provides two ways of motivation. It makes them not look bad in front of others, and it also makes them motivated so that they get paid more. And this wouldn't be just something that once in a year they get checked. They should get checked by recording around 6 times a year. And it can even, their pay should even raise during the year if this happens. I don't care about the work they have to put through to actually make this actually happen. But listen, it's going to benefit the students. And we need the students to actually learn something. But on to learning stuff. Anyway, we aren't really learning anything that important. Think about it. If we're really learning stuff, then why are there a bunch of parents that aren't even knowing what the stuff you're learning in school is? Well, that's not a good point. But my argument is, think about those parents that you probably have, those 2 parents or that 1 parent, or even if you have no parents, if you have someone that's in charge of you, then you have someone that's probably forgotten about everything they've learned in school that's not important. If it is important, it'll obviously stick. But if it's not important, it's not going to. See, think about this. We're not taught what laws there are in our own country. But yet we're taught about what happened in the Roman Empire when there were a bunch of people stabbing each other with spears for land, which is supposedly power in the Roman Empire. But here's the thing. Are we ever going to use that information? Most likely not. That's why social studies, just like a bunch of other classes, should be electives. For example, science should also be an elective. for the most part, until you learn the basics about 3 grades in, because you obviously need to know some stuff. Just like social studies, you need to learn, like, the map of the world for, you know, your first, like, 3 grades or something, and then after that, you'll probably be able to get electives, but no, they still teach us, you know, on to a bunch of grades after that, which I don't really think is that good. See, think about it. Why are we learning about igneous rocks when we could be learning something like maybe how to pay our taxes, or even, as I said, how to maybe even learn our laws in our learning our laws in our country, because that's important. We need to learn the laws. We need to know what's right versus what's wrong. And we need to know stuff that's discipline. We don't need to just, in homeroom or whatever, learn stuff about that. No. We need to actually be disciplined. But listen as I say this, because they won't do these little stupid things that are like, oh, yeah, we're helping you, we're disciplining you, blah, blah, blah. No, listen. Oh, wait. Hold up. But no, listen. People are not really getting disciplined when they don't get punishments for doing stuff like beating other kids up. Or, if they do, the kid that wasn't trying to fight will get suspended from school. It is stupid. Like, don't punish people when you don't know, and don't not punish people when you do know. It's ridiculous. And even students, you could ask students, and students would know half the time. But you know what? You need to take it into your own hands, because students obviously aren't trustworthy. You could never trust a single student ever. If you ever trusted a student, you would just automatically roll over and die. But on to another thing. Teachers can't really be relied upon when there is bullying. Teachers only get limited power. Teachers can only do certain things. If it was like some other countries, like the US, I'm talking about the US here, by the way. If you live in another country, it could be the same way for you. But personally, because I live in the US and I've been to like 5 different US schools, I know a thing or two about schools and how they run, as well as my dad being a teacher. But anyway, I just have to say that it's not very fair how everything is ran. And I know that life isn't fair and blah blah blah, but the thing is, we need to try to make it fair. We need to try to make it fair that the teachers can actually be trusted upon to do stuff when kids are being bullied. Because it's not fair to the students when they're being bullied and they're told to go to a teacher, and then the teacher does nothing about it. It's not okay. It's not fair for the students. The students, it's not fair at all. They're trying to make it like you have someone to go to. If anything, go to a counselor. A teacher's usually not going to do much. Either the teacher themselves don't care, or they don't have enough power to really do anything. So it's ridiculous that they're trying to tell people to go to teachers for help. Because if anyone's trying to bully you, it's not like you're going to get your way out of it by asking a teacher, hey, can you help me with my life problems? No, you go to a counselor. You go to the school counselor. And they're not even saying the right stuff. Like, if you're going to do it, that's legit the counselor's job. That's what they do for you. Living. Why go to the teachers when they only have limited power? And another thing, homework has been scientifically proven that it hurts people's brains or development or something. My acting and debate teacher actually told me this in school, which is even ridiculous. Listen, if we're in a place where it's this hard to live upon, when there are a bunch of other countries, so easy to live upon, when there are a bunch of other countries having hard times on food, why do you give us stuff we don't even need? Like, okay, why is this guy a level 19 that's actually, like, fighting good? I don't know if this person's not legit. Alright, this is fun. Dude, why is this happening? Alright, well that guy's not legit. Jaden, a 305. How nice. But anyway, why have we been given this stuff that's not helping us? Homework isn't helping us. It's getting people depressed. It's getting children to start being upset because they're like, oh, I spent 7 hours at school, and you know what? I'm gonna have some more homework to top that off, because you know what? It's just great. Homework's a wonderful thing. I love homework. It's like, I just love doing extra work that's not gonna help me in the first place, because these subjects are already so important as they are that I'm definitely gonna need in the real world. So this is why I need homework. I totally understand. No, it doesn't make any sense. Why is this happening? Like, why have we been given this stuff that's not really helping us at all? Like, listen, somebody's gotta take control of this. I don't know, like, someone high up in the government, someone high up in the system needs to do something. But the thing is, even though people have been talking about it, it may not seem as important as it should be. By the way, hit reg isn't working, so that's always fun. Alright, I could even place blocks there. It's wonderful when my hits don't work. It's wonderful. Here, I'm gonna go scout real quick because this is like, we're having problems here, and we need to not have problems. So let's like do this, and like let's actually win one, because you know I was trying to make games longer by going blacksmith, but the truth is I just can't go blacksmith and win. So we're just gonna do this real quick. Alright, goodbye. Wait, they landed it? Alright, come on. There we go. Finally, thank you very much. But anyway, I think I've made my point of how stupid schools are. And if you don't believe me, if you've ever gone to a school in your life, you know how bad they are. You know this stuff about them. You know they can't be, like, something to be happy about. But yet still, these schools still exist. So, obviously, I, a small YouTuber that just plays Minecraft, can't do much about it, but I wish I could. Thank you for watching this ranked episode, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.